Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I just wanted to play with some new goodies that I got in the mail, and one of them happens to be the Sipping Pretty palette from Kylie Jenner. So I'm really excited to try that out and create just something cute and new, and let's just see how this works. So if you want to get ready with me, then just keep watching. Okay, first thing that I need to say about this palette is that it's pretty big. I have the Norvina palette here, so on top of it, it does leave like a little bit more room. And the Anastasia palette, it does have like a good weight to it, but it's not that heavy. But this one, like, it has like a weight to it. I don't know, it feels like a luxury weight. And then when you open it up, you have these beautiful colors here. I'm really excited to play with them, and there's a really nice big mirror here, super big, and it's super clear too. And I know some people might have their opinions about her and her family, but I'm genuinely excited to see what her eyeshadows are like. I just mostly want to see how it looks on the eyes, because I know sometimes swatches isn't always like the best representative of how good the eyeshadow is. So I'm just going to start putting some primer on my face. And everything I use, I'll link it down below in case you're interested what I'm using. And don't mind the hair, I just washed it this morning, so it's still a little bit wet. And the first day hair isn't my favorite hair. It's usually like the second and third. That's when my hair gets the most curliest. This isn't really too new, but Morphe was having like a deal where if you buy the sponge and the spray together, you also get the eyelid primer as well. So I'm gonna try these out because I've already tried the spray out before, but I've never tried out the sponge or the eyelid primer before. I feel like everyone's seen the sponge, everyone's heard about it. Jaclyn Hill always talks about how good it is. And so it looks like this. It has like two edges right here. And let's see how this blends. If I look over here, it's because I have a mirror. But so far so good. I usually use the Real Techniques sponge, and it's pretty similar. I have one here, it's sturdy, but it has an edge also, but this one just has two, and then it has the point, just like this one. And you get all three of these things for 20 bucks. So I think that's a really good deal, because just the spray alone is 15 bucks, I think. I'll double check. And then you get the spray and the eyelid primer. I might put a little bit more. I don't like putting too much foundation. Now next we're gonna use some concealer. So far so good. The pointy part is really big and thick. I am harsh, a little bit harsher on my eyelids. You can be more delicate, which I'm sure you should be, since the eye is the most delicate part of the face. But I felt like I could get in there pretty easily. The Beauty Blender tip is more finer if that's what you use. And like, it's just like this hump part that just like gets a little bit in the way, but I really don't mind it. I feel like it's still distributed my makeup well. And my concealer, I just add a little bit. I don't know what is going on right here. It doesn't look that bad in person, but on camera I'm like, what is that? What do you think? I think it looks good. So I'm just gonna set my eyes and my face real quick. And just around here, my forehead, just anywhere that I put the concealer, and then I do like the rest of my face. Alright, that's good for me. So after this, I like to spray my face, and this is what the new Morphe spray looks like. It's like their new logo packaging. This was their old one. But I'm just gonna use this. Ooh. That mist is so fine. the finest mist I've tried. And it feels so refreshing. Oof. So I spray my face multiple times while doing my makeup just so my face doesn't get too dry and it can just stay good. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera real quick and then I'll be right back. The eyebrows are done. Let's just get into the eyes. So I'm gonna add the eyelid primer. This is what the color looks like. Just applying it with my eye. You can apply it with a brush if you like. It doesn't feel sticky. It does feel a little thick, but not like silicone-y. Just feels like just a little tacky, just a little bit. Now that I've applied the eyelid primer, I've been thinking about what eye look I want to do. I kind of want to dip into like the blue color, this color, and then the purple one. Let's give you some swatches of these three. So these are the three swatches. The blue and this one. I mean, it looks blue here, but in the pan, it looks a little like silver. But these two were really, really creamy when touching it. This one felt like a matte. Not like super creamy, but it applied still pretty good. And there's plenty of blue sparkles up in there. And it's like purple sparkles too. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. And this eyeshadow comes with 21 colors. And there's plenty of browns that you can use for a transition color. Like this is a good one right here. These ones are good for like deepening up the crease. You have like a reddish color. You know, you have some fun pinks and like mauves. You know, you have a black. I feel like every eyeshadow should have a black. This isn't really a white. I know some people need like a white to highlight their brow bone, but this is like a really light pink. And you just have like some really fun, good shimmers. Like I feel like you can use this for every day. And then you can also use this for if you're gonna go out and you need like a pop of color or something different. Let's see. I'm gonna take the color Tequila Tangerine. And I'm gonna put that on my outer lid. It applied okay. A little like chalky-ish, but let's see. But it could also be the eyelid primer underneath, but right now it's performing okay. I'm just taking, I just literally did one bloop of this color and then this color, which is check ID and close the tab. So I took more of the brown, just blending that in from the crease all the way to the front. And I'm just gonna get a little bit more of that brown. My eyebrows need a trimming, Alright. I like how this is coming out so far. I'm just taking a clean blending brush. I'm just blending the edges. Wow. Let's take, I think I'm gonna take that purple with the blue. I'm just gonna take it, apply it, see how this comes out. So I'm just applying it with my finger and it's applying good so far. And let's just try packing it a little bit with the brush and then we'll blend this out afterwards. Yeah, it's a little patchy, but just on the edges of my eyelid. I feel like it's better with my finger, to be honest. And I like that it's not just like an eyeshadow where it's just some sprinkles on the very top, and then once you get like into the actual color, the sparkles are all gone. But ooh, this might stain your eyelid a little bit. That was just on my finger right now. We'll see. So I'm just gonna take the blending brush that I was using earlier just to blend the edges.
One eternity later.
Alright, something that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some setting powder there just so that it stays like bright. I don't want it to turn pink. So this is what the eye looks like so far. And I think I want to add something just on the very top. I'm gonna add this frosty pink. Just wet it a little bit. Gonna add it on top. I really like it. Just blend the edges. Just so there isn't a harsh line or anything. Now I'm gonna work on the bottom lash line. I felt like it did take me a little while to blend out the edges especially, but now that I do really like it. And I feel like for the amount of money that you're spending on this palette, you're gonna want to like it, but you're not really gonna want to try and make it work. I always make everything work because, you know, someone did try and make this palette and they worked really hard on it, but then again, like, this is your hard-earned money, you know. You have an expectation of what the product, how the product should perform. But I just added some of the pink color and the close the tab. I just added some of that to the bottom lash line, and I'm gonna take some setting powder and I'm just gonna cut it like that. I've seen Jaclyn Hill do this, and it's so that your makeup can still look sharp. So this is what the eye look looks like right now. I will do the other eye and I will be right back. Okay, so I finished both eyes and I do like how it came out. It's really sparkly, really powerful. But I feel like these are really fun colors and it'll really show up on any skin tone, no matter what. Like, you really only need it a little bit, and a little goes a long way. Look at this. This might really stain your eye though. So what do you think of it now? This is like super blown out. I'm gonna add Martini Mama to my inner tear duct. Okay. Ooh, that one was powerful. This is like a champagne-y peachy color. That color feels really creamy. I thought the shadows performed really well. The only one shadow I didn't really like was the Tequila Tangerine. The way it just was on your eyes, it just felt like chalk. I don't know, I just personally didn't like that color, but the rest of the colors are really pigmented and super soft. Look at this. This is like really pigmented, and I only just would do a little bloop bloop. Like, I did not dip in it a lot. All right, so I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll be right back.
Champagne, a whole lot of it. Painkillers, they got back. This a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't never stop. This the flow that got up in. Funny how they shook. Hey, that little nigga shook. This a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't never stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, marchando mi combo forma un alboroto. Viva por mí. Esta noche de travesura. Esta noche será cuestión de tiempo. Sentimiento. Tu lugar y tu momento. Conozco tu debilidad.
Un motorcito que cuando yo lo prendía sonaba. Lírico en la casa. Lírico en la casa. Se me apagó.
Okay, so I finished my makeup. What do you guys think? I think that it came out really beautiful. I did put the crease color and everything like higher than I'm used to and that I would normally do, but I'm not really mad at it. I feel like I have like a effect on my eyes right now. So my final thoughts for the Morphe stuff. I already love the spray. Look at this. Like, it is so, oh my gosh, it is so fine. You just need to get it. Like, there's no other words. And your face isn't like soaking wet. It literally, your skin soaks it up, and your skin, it's like, I wish you could just see my skin in person. Another thing that I just remembered right now looking at my face in the mirror is there was some fallout from the eyeshadow with the blue specks. There was some fallout. So if you want, you can just do your eye makeup before you do your face makeup, which is something really easy to do. I just forgot. I do think that the shadows are really pigmented. You get a lot of shadows in one palette, and I feel like there are a lot of shadows that you can just use in any way that you want. You know, you have some bright colors like some pinks, some blues, some purples, and then you have like your bronzes, you have like your browns. So I feel like it's a versatile palette, and I do feel like it is like brown girl friendly. There's safe colors if you want to do like a go-to makeup look that you know this is gonna work for you, and then there's like some bright colors where if you're feeling adventurous, which is what I did today, you're able to do that also. So I do really like the palette. It is a hefty price tag. It's 65 bucks. So like if you don't want to spend 65 bucks on it, then don't feel like you're missing out on something, because you know the colors that are in these palettes, you can definitely find it in another palette, such as like any Morphe palette. If there is a color there that you do want to try out and your budget allows for it, then I would say get the palette. It really is a good palette. With the eyelid primer, I mean, I don't really wear eyelid primers, so I don't really know if I'm gonna keep using the eyelid primer from Morphe, but I do feel like it stuck the shadows really well to my eyelid. I don't feel like I had a problem there. Not that I'm not gonna use it because it didn't perform well. It's just I just forget to use it. Usually I just put the concealer on top and then I just set it, and then that'll be my eyelid primer usually. I mostly got like that bundle because I wanted the spray, and then they had the sponge, and I was like, I love makeup sponges. That's like a staple for my makeup look to look good. If the bundle is still available on Morphe, I will link it down below so that you can get your hands on it, because it is a really good deal. You get all three for just 20 bucks. And you can also use like another beauty influencers 10% off code, so you can get 10% off. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do like making these videos for you trying new palettes, because I feel like it forces me to try a new makeup look, and I hope it does help you guys like see if this is a palette that you would like, or just to try out this makeup look. And I want to film a curly hair video. I've tried twice already. I just didn't like how the footage came out. If you guys would like one soon, then just let me know in the comments below. But if not, I think I'm just gonna wait until I get a camera, but we'll see. Just so you guys can see how I do my hair and how I maintain it like the next day, how I keep my curly hair still curly, and tomorrow it'll be even curlier, and what I do for it, how do I sleep with it. So I want to make a video dedicated to that, so if you guys want, you guys can see how I do my hair. It's very simple. I'm a lazy person when it comes to my hair, so I don't do any crazy steps. So I feel like it could be beneficial to some of you guys if you guys have a similar hair type as mine. I will check in with you guys maybe later on. I'll just like show how my makeup is holding up and everything in a few hours, just so you guys can see. So this is a boomerang that I took immediately after I finished my makeup. I just went outside in natural light, and then this is when I got home, maybe like 8 hours after I recorded this video. So this was like at midnight, and yes, my face is a little bit oily and my bags are popping, but I feel like the eyeshadow really stayed put. It was so sparkly. No matter what lighting you were in, you can see those sparkles. I wish the camera could pick it up a little bit better, but honestly, these eyeshadows really performed well, didn't budge, and I look forward to using them again in the future. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already to my channel so you guys can keep coming back, watching my videos, and hit the bell notification button so that it'll tell you when I posted a new video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.